Good morning. It's Friday. We're going to summarize some things for us. Some people are joining class late. Some people weren't able to get logged in. So we just want to show once you get logged in, and if you have problems getting logged in, you need to be working on that prior to today or as soon as humanly possible. You need to go to the access code. You need to use this and either period 1 or period 5. It'll ask you for student ID. That is a made-up number. Just make a number up. Then you need to save that password. We can't just give you multiple passwords. It's like when you sign in, you're buying a book, a workbook. It's like a $50 process. Once you sign in, you give them that student ID, and that means we bought you a book. This is how we first signed in, and then we ran out of days. So that's why we had to go to the access code they gave us to do. Once you're in, you should bookmark it, save it. We should be good to go. And that should be taking place hopefully by now because we're 2 weeks into school. Okay, chapter 1 is where we started. We give you the book information here. If you want to read the book, we went over it. You should be able to see everything in there, but that is the book information. For lesson 1, section 1, chapter 1, lesson 2, chapter 1, lesson 3. At the end of each of these sections, there's some practice stuff. We did the working papers. You don't have to do these. None of it's graded, but we did this to help work through things. 1, 2, same thing, and you can close and collapse these however you want. Practice, this is what we did for practice together. 1, 3's book. This is all practice. This is what we did together. Okay, none of that is graded. That's to help us learn the material. Okay, then we have application problems. There's different application problems here that are shown and hidden because they give you 1,000 of them. We're only doing application problem 1.1, 1.22, and 1.3 because we're cramped for time and we need to be able to kind of go a little bit faster so that just we don't have as much time to do all these is what I'm saying. Those are the problems. That would be what I would do step next. The study hall section has a ton of practice. There's an incredible amount of vocabulary in this first chapter. There's 20 words, 25 words on the study guide and test. These are practice, completion, true, false questions. And the study guide is what is graded. You don't have to do any of this. It's there for you to practice. The study guide is what will be graded. I would do the application problems, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Then I would do the study guide. After you're done with the study guide, I would go back to apply your understanding and start on the mastery problem. Okay, the mastery problem allows you to show us that you understand what part of this transaction is being, what 2 accounts are being moved. We have the accounting equation up here. You have the line that certainly defines it. Whatever you do on this side has to equal at the end what's on this side. For example, paid cash for rent. Rent goes down 500, capital goes down 500. You write the word expense because it's wanting to know what's being done to capital. We have investments, we have expenses, we have withdrawal. When you withdraw equity, you subtract cash and you subtract capital. It's a withdrawal. When you pay rent, it's a rent expense. Advertising expense. Cell phone, utilities, it's expense. When you have a sale for cash, it's a revenue. When you make sale on account, it's revenue. Okay? Every line that is a balance, beginning balance, new balance, new balance, there needs to be a number in each of those new balance line. Why? Because you want to know how much is in each account. The line 2, the line 3, the line 4 goes with each corresponding transaction. So line 3, paid cash for telephone, you would say what you need to do. You paid $75, subtract cash, subtract it there. You know what I mean? This side of the equation has a minus 75. This side has a minus 75. Okay, when you pay cash for supplies, an 8, 185. Oops. Now supplies goes up 185. The two accounts on the same side, one goes down, one goes up. That means this side remains equal to this side. So we always have to have two transactions, two accounts. I mean, one transaction has to have two accounts either going up or down, depending on the situation. Okay. Hope that helps a little bit. What we're doing is we're setting due dates for these things. The mastery problem is not going to be due until next Friday, but you have time to work on it about 15-20 minutes throughout the week. Next week when we have our tests. It's hard to do because we have A through K, L through M, and different days we have tests, so that's okay. So we're leaving this open until Friday. The application problems are going to be, since we don't have school on Monday, will be Monday night at 11:59. The study guide will be Monday night at 11:59. That means you got plenty of time to work on it. You got for Saturday, Sunday, Monday to work on it. If there's something that comes up where you can't get it done by that time, you email me, let me know, and I will try to extend that assignment before you run out of time. When that timeline comes up, then you will get the answers to your problems. So you'll know how well you did, what you need to work on. Maybe you need to go back in the study hall area and do some flashcards, practice activities before the test. And then the test next week will give you 15-20 minutes, ask questions, go over things, double check your answers, all that good stuff. And then the test will be the last 60 minutes of it. Some people will be done 20, some people will take the whole time. Just kind of depends. Okay, hope that helps clarify things for everybody, and then we all know what's going on for next week. Thanks.